Hello, kids, and welcome back to apparently the very, very windy Life in the Woods and the very heated Life in the Woods. Once again, I don't take any, I don't even know the right word. Things may happen this episode. You have been warned. Okay, so we wanted to finish decorating this. I feel like this is pretty cute. You know, gives you a lot of storage for a otherwise area where you may struggle with storage. These two I wanted to place downstairs. I think the... yeah, not like that. The jacaranda almost sort of match. You know, it's like something bright. Probably we could have went with something that's more in this color, like pine maybe, but I don't know. Pop of color matches the painting frame a little. Here we wanted to place a hanging thing. So this is what the bamboo would look like. And this is what the... I wish we could really... I wish they were at the very top of the block. I guess in that case it would be hard to place the hanging plant because then you'd have to put 2 blocks in one area, but... I think I prefer the bamboo just because that one looks like almost it's sort of on the floor and growing from there, which is, I don't know, a little bit better, I think. Okay, I hope everyone is surviving the heat so far still. I am melting. We did get a little bit of rain last night, but empathizing the little bit. But I think next week we are supposed to get temperatures that are a little bit more human. Can we play? Oh, that works. No one's gonna see that one, so I'll just keep this one, I guess. We already have vanilla ones in there, so I think I actually want to chisel these to rainbow design. And that's the first one. Okay, I was worried that I should have done that before placing them. You know, just a little bit more color. Oh, then we wanted to either go for the poppy or the jungle sapling. You know, this is a bit of greenery, that's nice. And this would be... yeah, it's just like a tiny little flower. It looks so sad and lonely compared to the big version over there. I think it's going to be the jungle sapling, honestly. Okay, then do we no longer have the hand drill on us? Oh, there it is. I just didn't see it. Like I said, I have the brains may be melted in this episode. But yeah, I just really wish my pre-heatwave circumstances would have been different. But you know, I was trying to get my life together on ADHD meds. My boyfriend was sick. Everything was just sort of not really the way I thought it would be, and yeah. Could we, in theory, have these, like, this fighting painting in, like, a small version? Like, we can't scale that. Okay, that has to be that size. Good to know. We could go for, like, the sunset. It's, like, one of my favorite paintings. And to be fair, we haven't been using vanilla paintings that much. And maybe the moon. So you have, like, the sun and then the moon. That could be kind of fun, but at the same time, we could go for some paintings that we otherwise don't really use. You know, we could go for some of the spooky stuff. I know this one is a white one. Wasn't there like another one that we tested that ended up being a white one? I don't know. Yeah, like this. I think this is super cute, you know? I really like it. And the good old sunset. It looks really nice with the white frame. Just really adds something to this painting that we otherwise probably all know. Also, I do apologize in case you hear the fan in the background. You know, yesterday it was fine, but you never know when OBS might suddenly pull a funny one on you. So, you know, just in case. I was not intending to have background noises. We could go for a little bit of carpet in this area, actually. I think that could be cute. Like until here. We already have white carpet in here, so I don't know what would look good. Carpet. We could go for light gray or maybe light blue for, you know, a little bit of color. I think I want to try light blue and light gray. we'll give those two a try. Light blue, light gray. And I think otherwise we placed pretty much everything that we had. I do wonder, would we be able... the inventory. If we were to get this, and we get one carpenter's block, it might look a little weird, not like that. So I just want to test this out. If we do that, this one has to be chiseled. Smooth, large, whatever. I think this is actually a little bit better. You know, it still matches the stair design, you know? Obviously, you know, in that case, you do see a little bit of the bookshelf, but maybe those are the books that you just can't bring yourself to get rid of, because I think we all have these sort of books, and then you just don't see that little staircase drop. I think this is a little bit better, honestly. In this case, we could also go for one more white crabbit. One more crabbit. Okay. Down here, this is looking fine. I do kind of want to put something there. I just don't know what. Maybe we could put like a washing board there if that fits. But yeah, then it's just really light. And I think we'll go for torches probably. Just chiseled torches. But no promises on that one just yet. Okay, time to go home. And we'll also take care of all of this. Just because we can. I really cannot wait for the temperatures to drop. It's just not fun. Especially that it appears like the ADHD meds seem to make me a little bit more of a sweaty mess. Thankfully, at least so far, not a stinky mess. I appreciate that part, but doesn't mean I enjoy turning to liquid over here. Yeah, you know, I'm adjusting. I am on the second day of taking the other medication with like the same ingredient. I had looked up the proper name of when, you know, it's a different branch manufacturing the medication, but it's like the same ingredient. Because I was like, I need to actually know that word, because I keep describing it with just very weirdly as a obvious non-native speaker. I forgot that again. Who is surprised? But yeah, second day, my rash is still there. It's still itching. I mean, I don't assume it's just randomly gonna go away overnight. I am keeping an eye on it, and given with how hot it is, honestly, I cannot tell if the new one is just making me not have energy compared to the other ones. Because I read about people, Reddit loves... I read about so much beef because I just wanted to see people's experience when they went from like the non-original brand to the original brand of the medication. And like, they were fighting over there because people are like, oh, it's like the same stuff. It's just like the thing in it that like gets your dopamine going is like differently in different amounts, and with that it's released at different times, but otherwise it's like completely the same. You cannot possibly have other reactions to it. But you know, if my psychiatrist, someone who obviously studied this stuff for a very long time, and someone who appears very competent to me, tells me to try the other one because that could remove the rash, you know, I'm gonna trust the medical professional that I know, and not some dude on Reddit who read the ingredients. Yeah, some people apparently are a lot better off when they take the other brand, and others do a lot better when they... Actually, I think I'll just dye a little bit of the wall. We obviously don't have any of that. Like, some do better on the original, others do a lot better. Those ones, when they are on like the... let's say it's store brand variant. And I don't know, it's so hard to tell what's the case for me, because I don't have energy with this heat. I just want to sit in front of the fan, not really do anything, and yeah, time-wise for the ADHD medication start, maybe not perfect, Because I also read about people that only get rashes when it's super hot. So, I don't know. I'm just a little confused. I want one more so that we can have, oh, that's a bit more. Then we'll put some extra ones back. Let's be good here. Let's do that. And we go over here. I wanted to build the sheep farm. I know. Light gray, do we have enough still? We do, because we were working on the resort. Anything else I wanted to... Books. We technically need books. I think it's 16 for each bookshelf. We have 2. So we could get like 30 books. We have a little bit of paper. Then we have to take this, do this. Ah, wait, it was like this. Okay. Can do this, and then... Oh, we only had one left. Sorry, I looked at the timber bamboo pole. Yeah, that is not gonna help us craft anything. At least not book related. But we do have some others still in here. It's gonna be a little bit sad looking, I think, I'm afraid. Did I have like extra emergency burlap in here? Did I remove that again? I think I removed that. Okay. Past me was a little bit too much thinking of future me doing grind streams, which I did intend to do this week, but not with the heat. Not with this, but if temperatures calm down next week, I think we should get around to doing at least one grind stream. But I do just want to start recording in advance because I want to be ready for the next heat wave, and I just want to start recording in advance in general too, you know, because obviously it's not fun to always have to be worrying about either today's or tomorrow's upload. It's a little too stressful for me. And also just... You know, we are going on vacation in a month, and I want to be prepared for that too. So basically for the next weeks, for me, it's just going to be recording as much as I can. Words are hard. I think it's kind of cute, you know, gives you a little bit more comfort in this otherwise dark corner. I would have almost said we could put a chisel block here and add in glowstone dust for light, but I don't think that would work because then the roof is going to be glowing on that block, and I don't want that. I don't think mobs spawn on carpet, do they? So maybe this is safe, and then we just put like torches here, maybe. Okay, let's try this. Are you kidding me? How far do you go out? Is it the handles of the... You know, the drawer handles? Are those the ones that are sticking out? Is this one of these cases that works when you place it afterwards? Nope. Oh no, the carpet is in the way. You could have this then. Looks a little sad. I feel like in front of the bed is actually... It's a little weird, but it could be worse, I guess. I think this is the best we can do. And then I want to start here, maybe. Leave a little gap there. No, we already had a gap there. Here, if you heard banging in the background, that was my dog. I think this is okay. It's not perfect, but it's okay. Maybe there's someone who lends books out to friends and stuff, so that's why there aren't that many there. Again, I would have loved a window here. I feel like that would have really added a lot of character. But we're doing what we can. We will need the chisel one more time, I think. And we grab all of these guys. Here we have one. Okay. And we are just going to go in. And mean, the candle ones are pretty cute, but I guess we'll go for these ones. We have already used them in quite a few houses. What was it? F7? Yes, this is currently where every place stuff could spawn, which we don't want. One above there. I meant to get like something that we could put underneath that. There. Leaving this area. Not ideal. We also can't put anything right here. Did this have lights we could turn on? No. What a shame. We cannot place anything against the stairs like that. Do we go for one carpenter's block, maybe? Because that could save us in this situation. And, you know, let us have the space still. We could go underneath the plant pot. That one's actually not going to be really visible then from upstairs. But like this, we don't have anything possibly being able to spawn down here. Which is very good. Here, I think... Oh god, ow. This is such a tight squeeze. I think I just do this. Yeah, this is all safe. We did get our faucet handles, which is good. And here we do the same thing of removing the torches. This is a little dark, but okay. Nothing could spawn here. I like that, but still, we'll do that. Hello? Is it because there's stairs? But we can't put... There's no DecoCraft in the way. I do not understand this. I don't think I have to. But fact, I do not understand. Actually, this is 3 blocks from the wall. But still, it's okay, I think. Can't put anything there. Could put something here. Should we maybe put the lamps a little higher, actually? I think this is cute. And all spawn-proof. Oh, the boyfriend is leaving. Probably to take a shower. Very understandable. And put the fan directly on me. And life is good. Mike might be picking that up now. I am not sure. I apologize if it's the case. But in theory, tomorrow we should have better temperatures. And I want to record a lot tomorrow. So the fan is not going to be that loud tomorrow. Probably. If everything is indeed true. Yeah, this is our little upstairs area, I guess. I do really like this. It's cute. There's a dog wandering around here. Hello, girly. She's also just panting. But here's the thing. Like, we are, you know, on the top floor. So obviously, with heat rising, it is a lot hotter in here than we are 2 people. We both have our PCs on. Yeah, obviously, it does get pretty hot in this room. And my dog just adores me so much that she still comes up here and spends time in like this sauna with us just so she can be near me. And oh, it is so cute. You see the torch from down there. It's just really cute. I appreciate it, but I do want her to like be okay. You know? To worry about her temperature a little bit here and there. So yeah, we have our cute little reading nook here. Just not something for claustrophobic people, I assume. Oh god, why is my face so sweaty? Also, I started doing something that I haven't done in a couple of years. Did I start yesterday? I think I started the day before yesterday. I am wearing my hair in a bun now. Oops, that was my mic and my headphones meeting each other. I do not like having my hair in a bun because I haven't had it in a bun for probably like over 5 years actually. Maybe even 7. A lot of times when teenage me would try to put my hair into a bun, it would be very loose and fall off like as soon as I moved my head, and that made me very aggressive. Because I was just like a moody teenager. And now, I don't know if it's age and wisdom that has come to me, but first of all, I get them in a way that my hair doesn't fall off as soon as I like move my hair. Like the bun stays intact, which is really nice. And I feel like I have my emotions a lot more under control too. So yeah. Oh wait, my towel fell off. No. Where did my towel go? Oh, there it went, because I do have a towel on the back of my chair now. Because I realized the back of my chair was getting a little sweaty. And I don't like that. So I am just surrounded by towels and fans. And it's still not enough. But yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I'd say you can even see the blocks that you can't chisel. Looks funny. Looks really funny. Okay. I think we are done with this house. I think we are actually done. Crazy. Yeah, this is quite something. I do want to see, like, still if we can find, like, something to put down there. I do need to wipe my face off one more time. I'm very sorry. I usually try to avoid doing these things as I record, but I can't. I can't, like, when your temperatures are reaching, like, 40 degrees, which I think for the Fahrenheit people, or let me drop German, Fahrenheit, I think that was like something like 104 or so. And you need to remember, European houses are not necessarily built for this heat. They're more like built to contain heat. Having AC is very that was the wrong button. Very much not the norm. And wait, is it actually off? Okay, yeah. Okay. And yeah, it's but you know, I've heard a lot about like porta split AC units. I think I will make a little investment during winter there. Just even if I get off the SSRIs that make my heat tolerance absolutely miserable, as if it was ever good to begin with. I just want to be comfortable, you know, and I am someone who's most likely going to be working from home, and you know, comfort, I believe it's something that's very important. By the way, I like that we are over 1,000 episodes in and we still have like torches down here all over the place. It's a little ridiculous in all honesty. We are professionals. Hey, let's do a couple little things that don't require too much brain power. Because I don't have much brain power to offer. Wait, And yeah, I don't know. I'm just really looking forward to, you know, the temperatures to drop, not just to be able to live normally, but to see, like, how is my body and my brain going to react to the net change now? Because there were so many people that when they were on... Actually, I'm just gonna yap here a little bit and I'll open my phone, because I was texting a friend very happily that I learned the word for, like, the off-brand medication. Now, some people were like, they were always on the original, and then they got the other one, and suddenly they just felt like they were on various substances and just not feeling good at all. So, Generica. So I had the Generica of Elvanse. I had Ratio Farm, got a rash from it. Otherwise, it made me feel productive most days. The days I didn't feel so productive could have been the heat. Could have been the medication. I do not know. It's very much impossible to judge that when things out of your control are already affecting you. So, I don't know. But now I am indeed on Elvanse. And, yeah, I don't know. 2 days on it. 2 days of, like, the biggest heat wave I've probably ever experienced. The combination could have been better. I really like our book corner here, like the variation that we have going. It is so cute. I love her house. It's pretty. I really like it. Like this corner here, I slayed, and remember, I think we built this when I was 18. So I did pretty good. But yeah, I don't know. couple little things that we could do, I guess, is throw more stuff in the oven. Let's prepare a little bit for when we are going to make some delighted meals again, so we can set up some toast. And in the leftover ones, we could just put probably more stone, to be honest. But these need 1 coal, these need 8 coal, so that will be fun. But okay. I really hope everyone is, you know, able to... We didn't restock the coal in the... What is going on? I hope everyone is able to somewhat deal with the heat. I don't know. I've never been like a super sweaty person. Well, I really think I got that side effect too now. Which is not fun! And, yeah. I think yesterday actually may have been a little bit less than the previous days, even though yesterday was hotter than the previous days. But that could have just been because we upgraded our cooling techniques a little bit. But I do still sweat, which I don't like. And here's the thing, I thought about this, because I know someone, IRL, who has to take various medications, and one of them makes them sweat a lot, like at all times, even in winter. And I know how uncomfortable it is for that person. And, you know, it's just so fun when you just want to go to the grocery store and you spend like 10 minutes in there and they have AC and all that, and it's like okay experience, but by the time you're at the checkout you're sweating, obviously, through your shirt. Like, that's not fun, that's uncomfortable. And, you know, part of me is like, oh no, what if I'm gonna sweat like this every single day on this medication? In that case, I think I would actually want to try out a different one. I mean, yes, those days where I actually had energy and managed to do things, it made me feel like so, you know, I made use of the energy I had, and that already put me in such a good mood, and it was so nice. But, you know, now it's just heat. And, you know, obviously, there are lots of medications for ADHD. I'm just on one of them for now. I know a lot of people have to go through like 3 or 4 different ones, and like through various dosages too, before they find like the one. But yeah, it's all a little bit scary, you know, especially the rash. I am keeping an eye on it. I'm just worried that, you know, it could develop to something worse. But again, with that, I'm gonna wait, you know, first of all, to see if just switching medications has done something already. Or if when the heat goes away, that could help, because I saw people say they only get a rash on this medication if it's super hot. You know, if I have like a little bit of an itchy rash, like a few weeks throughout the year, I guess I could live with that. No idea, but, you know, for being able to become a productive member of society, I think I could do that little trade there. But if it's like gonna stay long term, I don't know. I might, like, if it doesn't go away within a week or 2, you know, depending on how the temperatures are gonna be. You know, first of all, I'm gonna email my psychiatrist again just to keep them updated on everything. But also, I might just try taking my allergy pills again, the antihistamines, which for a lot of people help with rashes that they get on ADHD medication. Even though my psychiatrist was like, just nah, you don't do that. We'll just give you a different prescription and we'll see how that works. I mean, obviously, I don't enjoy being itchy. I just spent 6 weeks in my pollen allergy era. I'm done with itching. To be fair, that allergy time was like the nicest I've ever had in all my life of being allergic. Barely any itching or swelling. I mean, yeah, we had a couple days, or like 2 weeks throughout the end that were, I wouldn't say rough, but where it was like, yes, I am indeed still allergic. But not like super intense. So, yeah. Yeah, that was a little update on life, on the medication. That was my microphone again with the headset. I'm sorry. And we're just gonna see how things go. And yeah, go drink water, stay hydrated, stay happy, stay healthy. And hopefully I'll be back with some cooler temperatures and more energy tomorrow. I would love that. But until then, go drink water and yeah, bye!